Okay, so Jean, he takes 4 damage from you, takes 7 damage from Lily.
Beelzebub, yes?
No,
And
you're too
takes
far away.
5
You wouldn't
damage
get
from
it.
Metic,
Okay.
and
7. Still raged.
okay.
Yeah.
And Matherdus, you have to roll. Oh, you did roll. Okay, so that one misses. And he's exceptionally bloodied. Like he's limping away now, but he definitely. How much can you move?
18 damage is pretty brutal.
30. All right, so he's right here now, and he's gonna take a dash action and move twice. Okay.
Okay. I really wish I saved a key point right now, but I didn't.
All right, so now it is Lily's turn.
Alright, I'm having some trouble with the ruler. Can someone give me a measurement from my token to that guy?
It's 55 feet.
Excellent, because I'm going to advance 25 feet in his direction and Vine Whip him.
Okay.
Or Thorn Whip him.
Woo!
I'm going to call out when I do, where the hell do you think you're going? Where's your vengeance now?
Okay, and that is a crit.
Yeah.
So you do 4 damage in it, and it wraps around his throat and pierces his jugular. His throat's pouring blood. You pull him 10 feet towards you. There's no way he should still be standing, but he's still standing. He's just grabbing at his sword. He drops his one dagger and he's holding the blood inside his throat with his hand, and he's just glaring at you guys.
Okay.
All right, John's turn.
Jean is gonna dash to in front of him.
Okay.
It's 55 movement. I have 80. I should be fine.
Yep.
But I can't take an attack. He's too far. But
Okay.
setting myself for no way.
Okay. Next up, we have Phelan.
Phelan,
Sorry, keep muting the thing.
we love you. It's okay.
So she's kind of pumped up for this, and she isn't quite like she's doing it, and she doesn't quite know she's doing it, but she's casting what would be normally Expeditious Retreat, but Expeditious Charge in this case. And so that guy's
Is that a bonus action?
yeah.
Okay.
Though might not even need it actually at this point if he's pulled back. What is that? Actually, no, I don't even need it.
No, yeah, you don't need it.
Huh. Well, she's pumped anyway. So, let me get my thing back up there. Runs over here and boom.
All right, and he's got his
Trying
hand
to,
on his.
trying to clothesline him like half around with her fist.
Okay, so his throat bleeding profusely now. You just punch his hands further in to his throat, and he just makes, and he's choking, and he falls to his knees, flat on his face, dead.
You know, it's not often you can make someone choke on their own fingers.
That was much more difficult
Okay.
than it should have been.
Uh,
Evil was strong. Is everyone alright?
Jean is gonna pull out a kerchief, and he kind of lets it drop over the half-orc's face, and just says, "What ugly work this has been."
Veshik will close his eyes for a second, take a deep breath,
and he's back to stony emotionlessness. Just in an instant.
So, hey, medic, why was that guy swearing vengeance against you?
Killed his father.
Killed his father.
Killed the orc. He killed his orc father.
Yes. The
He
vermin
declared that in
I
his
killed
rage.
it. Yes, the vermin declared that I...
Oh, that was in character?
currently-
Okay, sorry.
Oh, I thought you actually just like yelled it out when he was attacking him, and then the response was that like the vermin, etc., etc. Vermin.
Vermin. Okay.
Yes, the vermin-blooded creature. It claimed I killed its birth giver. It isn't. It is likely I did so.
Well, I'm sure if Mr. Medic did it, he was a very bad orc. She's
It
not.
was not orc.
Most orcs are bad. Have you seen them? They're disgusting.
You have seen no orc.
Bill just kind of looks over at Medic and blinks, like, what? She just kind of like rubs her eyes a little bit, blinks a couple times, and looks again to make sure he's an actual orc.
He'll look down at himself. You have met one orc.
Well, this was really weird.
Oh, so Lilith's around the tent. Okay, so you see two in the tent. You see two large chests sitting there in front of you. A small table to your left with a bunch of documents on it. Actually, just one document. And let me just have to GM overlay to make the chest appear. All right, you see two small chests and a table to the left with a document on it, and to the right you see four bedrolls.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the document and look it over.
Can you read?
Yes.
Okay, so the document says, pay the adventurers and send them on their way. If they insist on returning to the village, kill them. Signed, Mayor Eisenberger.
Excellent. Now I'm totally justified in doing terrible things to him. Alright, so I'm gonna bring that out and show it around to the group.
Are you doing anything with the chest?
I'm going to leave those for other people to stick their fingers into and get blown up.
I remember that.
Jean is gonna go around to all the dead, even the ugly ones, because he's good, and perform at least some kind of small burial rite, but also check the bodies.
Okay, so on the one sec. On the big orc, on the big half orc, you find a scimitar, 2 daggers, a set of leather armor, and 20 silver pieces.
Okay.
Okay, and on the smaller guys, on the two archers, you find a longbow, 2 arrows, longbow, 10 arrows on each, studded leather armor, and each one has one of them has 15 copper, the other one has nothing.
Okay.
And on the thugs, they each have a mace. They're all wearing leather, and you're checking all the bodies at once, right?
Yeah, I'm going to assume this takes some time, so I'm not going to be doing all that stuff afterwards. If Sparklegem mentions the chest, I will particularly look for keys, because it would make sense that one of the people would have keys to the chest they currently have.
and that is on the do a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
You don't find any keys.
Okay.
Is anybody else going to look for keys for the chests?
Is there anything in
No.
this tent?
No, the chests are over here.
I'm saying, is there anything in this tent?
No, that's
I was
just
told I'd
few
take a
more
look around.
bedrolls in that tent.
Bedrolls? Okay.
So Mathridis, you find the
Yep.
you find the keys to both chests in the cod piece of the half orc.
It's a safe place to keep them.
We're not going to ask any questions
Alright.
of why you were looking.
I'm totally surprised John did not find these keys.
Me
Are
too.
you opening the chests? Josh? Josh?
The answer is probably yes.
Okay. Well,
Sorry, I didn't see my mic's muted. Yeah, I'll open the right one first and then the left.
so on the right one, you find a wind fan. It just looks like a fan.
Yeah.
A ceramic orb with a ceramic ring, a gold cloth talisman, and 1,600 copper pieces.
Okay.
They're jar pennies.
Yeah, I'm not taking that.
And the right
One-
chest, you find a wand of magic missiles,
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Ceramic.
I miss Nessa.
110 gold, and 1,000 silver pieces. And this was do an insight check, all you guys.
Inside. Okay.
All right, so Phelan realizes that this was supposed to be your payment.
Oh.
Okay.
So,
Well,
does anybody have detect magic?
yeah, I was about to ask.
No.
No.
Okay.
Keek is apparently far more concerned
I
with
do.
just retrieving his blades, wiping them off, and waiting for them to be done.
I do, and I can pretend I prepared it.
Well, I shouldn't have probably told you it was a wand of magic missiles. That's my bad.
Was that what Detect Magic would have been for then?
Like,
No, there's something
there
else.
is a distinct item.
Well, we
I
can.
would say
We can.
five magic items.
I have one spell slot left, so I can do that.
Okay, well you can cast it, and you notice a magic emanating from the fan.
The fan. Oh. Was it just like a fan, nothing on it, or particularly?
Like a hand fan?
It has a gust of wind on it.
Can I just wave it in front of me?
Yes. Roll.
Anything particular?
So you wave it, and a gust of wind bursts out of the fan. And let me just check. All right, so the fan looks a little worn for wear, but it's still intact.
Oh, okay, probably should have done that. But, okay.
We had no
So
idea.
basically, it allows you to cast a gust of wind spell. What that spell does, a line of strong winds 60 feet long and 10 feet wide blasts from you in each direction. In a direction you choose for the spell's duration. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you in a direction following the line. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves when moving closer to you. The gust disperses gas or vapor, and it extinguishes candles, torches, similar unprotected flames in the area. It causes protected flames such as those lanterns to dance wildly, and has 50% chance to extinguish them. As a bonus action on each of your turn before the spell ends, you can change direction to the line blast from you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll walk outside and hand Phelan the wand.
Okay.
Do you want to use this? I don't know how. Oh, I suppose I could do.
So what the wand does, since I already told you what it was,
Mhm.
and you did catch the text magic. I'll just send you the description. The wand itself has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 or more of its charges and cast a magic missile spell from it. For 1 charge, you cast a first level version of the spell. You can increase the spell slot level by 1 for each additional charge you spend. The wand regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the wand's last charge, roll d20 on a 1. The wand crumbles into ash and is destroyed.
Oh,
Okay.
I really miss that staff. But she's like, I'm not really I'm not really a magician. Perhaps our